Okay, some good news. During the upcoming Game Awards, we're getting more news for Baldur's Gate 3. And also during the Game Awards, I'm almost certain Baldur's Gate 3 will win the Ultimate Game of the Year. Larian also won this title during the Golden Joystick Awards. They won the Ultimate Game of the Year as well as 6 other rewards. So all I will say about this is it's very well deserved and congratulations Larian. Oh, and what's also fun is one of the rewards was also the Best Community Award. And that is all of you. So congratulations to you as well. And before we dive into the news, I just want to say a quick thank you all for 6k subscribers. And if you want to see more Baldur's Gate 3 news, feel free to subscribe as well. Okay, so now about the news. And we know this info thanks to a tweet from Larian themselves. They got nominated for the Game Awards and voting is live right now. As you can see, they got nominated for Game of the Year, Best Game Direction, Best Narrative, Best Score and Music, Best Performance with Neil Newborn as Astarion, Best Community Support, Best RPG and Best Multiplayer. And if you look all the way down, it says the following. Xbox fans and fans of physical media, watch this space for a formal announcement. It's going to be a buzzy week. Okay, so first off, like they said, you can vote for Baldur's Gate 3 with the link in the tweet. I also did it for all categories, and I'll place a link in the description and pinned comment as well, so you can go there easily. Secondly, they low-key announced here that an Xbox version and a physical edition for Baldur's Gate 3 are going to be announced. And this is major great news. I know a lot of viewers that are still waiting for the Xbox release, but also some people that held off from the digital version to wait for a physical edition. And the physical edition is thanks to all the players' feedback for wanting one. Now, I know another big question may come from this, and that is, will these things be the only things that are going to be announced, or will we get more? Maybe new info for patch 5, or also a tease for a DLC or expansion? Well, I'm going to say the following. If there is a time and place to do that, it will be there. And hey, maybe they got nothing to show so far, but they could also tease something, that something is in development. But be aware, this is just a big what if, and maybe they don't even got plans for a DLC or expansion at all. And that could quite be the case, because if you take a look at Sven's latest tweet, he says the following. This is a real honor, especially in a year with so many releases. Seeing our little niche RPG make such waves is very motivating. I wish I could tell you about our next big game, but this is really encouraging us to ensure it pushes many boundaries. I'm very excited about it. So, as you can see in this tweet, he talks about their next big game. And that he wishes he could talk about it. But it seems more to me that they moved on to their next project. But again, maybe I'm reading too much into it, but they never disconfirmed a DLC coming to Baldur's Gate 3 either. But still, reading this tweet gives me high hopes for Larian in the future. Sven has talked a lot about how Baldur's Gate 3 was almost an impossible project to complete, and if they didn't push the boundaries too far. But you know, since they already won the Ultimate Game of the Year award from the Golden Joysticks, I think everyone can see it really paid off. And I think it will win Game of the Year during the Game Awards as well. And hearing Sven say this is really encouraging us to ensure it pushes many boundaries again, it seems like we'll get another incredible game again. Now, there's another bit of news from Sven again. It was another tweet and it said the following. I just got a nice present from our engineers. Ensuring memory is well under control and having buffer for peaks was the main thing holding us back. I think this will benefit all platforms too. Still some work left to do, but very close now. And to be honest, what the graphs exactly mean, I have no idea. But the only thing I do know is that this will improve game performance. And like Sven said, this will likely benefit all platforms too. So in short, if the game engineers can figure this stuff out, it will mean a better game performance on all platforms for Baldur's Gate 3. So for all of you that are still having performance issues during Act 3 of the game, it will likely be fixed in the next patch or two. Or at least it will be better. Okay, to summary all the news again, during the next Game Awards, which will take place on December 8th, we'll get more news about the Xbox release from Baldur's Gate 3 as well as a physical edition. Nothing has been confirmed about a DLC or more info for the next patch during this presentation, but we'll have to wait and see. And most likely, there will be a performance increase on all platforms of the game coming later down the line. We know Sven is currently already busy with their next big project, and that it will push many boundaries again. But since Baldur's Gate 3 took 6 years of development time, it can take a while to see their next big game again. Maybe we'll get another early access, or maybe development time will be a bit shorter, since during Baldur's Gate 3 development time there was a pandemic. But there is no point in guessing how many years it will take. We'll just have to wait and see. We know good games need a lot of time, just like with Baldur's Gate 3. But if it pays off really well. Okay, and if you wanna vote for Baldur's Gate 3 to win Game of the Year, as well as other rewards, I'll leave a link in the description as well as the pinned comment to the voting page. And that was it, that was all the news. Thank you all for watching and again for 6k subscribers, and I will see you all next time.